So the first shape that I'm going to practice is drawing a circle, and I'm just using my crayons today. So to draw a circle, and generally for all shapes, I recommend that you practice drawing it with your finger on the paper so that you can get a feel for the motion of your hand that you need to make this shape. So if I'm trying to draw a circle, I can draw it with my finger on the paper at first, and then when I feel like I'm ready, I can practice with the crayon, and I like to try to make the motion first and then touch the crayon to the page. I want you to try practicing varied sizes of the shape. So I can practice drawing circles even smaller and smaller. I can try drawing them even bigger or overlapping each other. So just practicing drawing different sizes of circles to start. The next shape that we are going to practice is an oval. An oval is like a circle, and again, you can practice with your finger first. So I try to feel what the oval shape feels like. And then when I'm feeling like I'm ready, I can try it with my crayon. And again, I would like to see you practice varied sizes of ovals. And you can practice drawing them bigger. Oh, that one's going off the page. It looks like a circle. Let's try again. They can overlap each other. Just practice different shapes or different sizes of ovals. Next, I'm going to try triangle. Now, when you start practicing shapes that have corners, it can sometimes help if you draw the corner first. So let me explain what I mean. Just drawing a triangle in one try, sometimes that can be intimidating if you haven't drawn shapes before. So what I'm suggesting is that you draw the corners first and then connect the dots. So here's what that would look like. 1, 2, 3 little dots, and then try connecting the dots with straight lines. It gives you something to aim for until you're feeling brave enough to do it in one try. Okay? And then again, you can practice drawing them different sizes and then overlapping them for practice. The next shape we're going to practice together is a square. Let me find another color. Again, you can start with the corners. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then connect the dots with straight lines. Practice drawing them different sizes. How small can they get? How big can they get? Can they overlap? Next, we're going to practice drawing a rectangle. Again, you can start by drawing the corners. 2 corners close together and 2 corners far away. Connect the corners with straight lines. Try drawing them smaller. Try drawing them overlapping. You can turn them. These are vertical, and this one is horizontal, so I can practice drawing them the other direction. All different sizes of rectangles. The last shape that I want to practice, actually I have a little bit of space over here, is a pentagon. And pentagon is really tricky for kindergarten, so if you try this one and you feel like this is just too hard, that's okay. A pentagon is a really hard shape to draw. I'm going to show you how you can try to draw it, because pentagons are really closely related to drawing stars, and kids like to learn how to draw stars. So I'm going to show you how you can practice pentagons, because it's good practice for drawing a star later on. So I make 5 dots. I put 1 dot at the top. Let's turn it so it's straight. 1 dot. I make 2 dots below that are farther apart. And I make 2 more dots at the bottom that are a little closer together. It almost looks like the dots are going around in a circle. But if I connect them with straight lines, I'll get 5 sides to make a pentagon. So that's the most complicated shape that we're going to try. I have an easier time drawing them with the corner dots first. So again, if that feels really challenging at the kindergarten level, it's because it is really challenging. That's the trickiest one that we're practicing. And if that's too hard, if these other shapes are more an appropriate skill level, that's okay. You can practice the other shapes more if you want. Okay, again, I go top corner, left and right corner, and the bottom 2 corners. And then I connect each side with a straight line for pentagon. So those are some of the geometric shapes that we practiced for kindergarten.